Good night to all. Once again, I'm going back to the Carifesta village at the dog show, the dog training club. Once again, now walking up Waterford, St. Michael. Washing Waterford bottom. I would have walked around my Commerce school if it was later, but it's not later at the moment, so looking back down Station Hill. Tonight is supposed to be Haiti and Martinique night. And this is our station here. Let me walk up to Carifesta village now. So one more time, back at Carifesta village. I'm in a dark corner at the moment. The Carifesta village is over here, right in this space here. Tonight is Haiti night. Carifesta. Go back down to Station Hill. Going through the Carifesta village and the market once again. Carifesta, the Carifesta village. Once again, back here at the Carifesta market in Waterford, St. Michael. Barbados. On the Saturday night, the skating night. It's it.
First, static silences crackle in the branches of the palm trees in the square, where the Wi-Fi of pissed spirits circle the commercial fresco of the bay, where ruthlessness, ignorance, and minimum wage shackle its people to the marble and glass, and the manicured boardwalk flatten the fleeting footprints into the fading sand of the mine. First, the frantic melee sizzled in the itching ears of the salt pan, where the tongues of pickled souls catch on fire. The granules of this news whipped into the air like Sahara dust, licked by an ocean foaming wave. They are swift, but static silences rise, a clutch of desperate trilingual letters flap and choreograph the movement of people who slipped into the nightly abyss into fishing boats. Then freedom moved next door. Hagar, missing. Adi, missing. Alikiti, 50 lashes. Elite, missing. Kwashika pick up she children and gone. The kinds of airwaves that become vicious storm. Backbiting and unsettling, pitching above, backbite riots and blatant assault. First, a drastic move ricocheted off the forehead of slavery when all Jews dropped a growl and were collapsed like a tapered log. The ancient stillness of the eye knocked me as some plantations withered into ruins while fields lay untouched for weeks. Our people became free long before the head was removed from the beast.
16th. Not every fight that starts with the lick of a drum and the pounding of a foot on a pavement. Some that start with a gentle whisper. Like a cool breeze just blow past your ear, and something inside you that starts stirring quietly at first. A little irritation in your body, like a pebble in your shoe. You're walking and keep forgetting, but slowly it starts to grate on you. You sit down and start to wonder, but what it is they really out here doing? Is that what it really means? They decide our fate, our journeys, and how they should happen, when and where we coming and going? And something you know ain't feeling right inside, ain't sitting good inside your body, inside your soul. You continue to hear this whisper, a buzzing in your ear like a mosquito that just won't let you be. A nagging, a pulling, a tugging at your coattails. You're saying to yourself, that ain't my problem, no. I want to stay out of that because they ain't really affecting me. So when the people had first come out and take to the streets, you decided, I just gonna stay here to the side because that problem don't really concern me. But then the whisper became louder. A steady thumping, a steady humming, a steady lick and roll of drum, a rhythm that slowly picked up in your heart, in your soul, and you finally found and understood where it was coming from. The belly of your ancestors was rolling and groaning because they were upset. Wherever they were lying, very deep in this soil, they were perturbed by what was going on. See, they understood that this nonsense that was happening was never a thing in their time, because they fought back hard and strong to make sure that we were always one. Because when one side got free, they make sure to tell their brothers and sisters, come over, because there ain't no border for we. There was always unity here in these streets. And now somebody come from someplace, always a foreign man or woman in this case, to decide that what was normal and what was right and what was good, what was a blessing to this land was a problem. Cause of a virus, they see. Virus, they say, must stop at the border because cases rising. Oh, yes, they say, we gotta protect them, these simple-minded people from themselves. At first we went along because we understand there was a health concern unification. But then they really decide they're only stopping people from one side. Since then we decided that maybe it's time we take a stand, time to take back control of we land. They always say we're passive, and I think that means that they could do what they want with we. But some of us, our bellies just keep rolling. We just hear the pounding in our heads constantly. So whenever it comes time to take foot and hit pavement, we just move fast, we just move strong. For others, sometimes it takes a bit longer. But on September 16th, we decided to finally roll out, to come out, to unite, to remember the call of the ancestors, to remember how they stood up, to remember how they were always there for each other together, never seeing no border that did not exist. We decided for once and for all, we're going to stand together to mobilize and act as one, unified. And although it took some of us a little longer to get there, we did because we realized that this unique place we like to call Swedes in Maarten land, this place we like to call home. To many and for all who decide to set foot on this soil, to love this island paradise, this was our land, entrusted to us by the ancestors who lie buried in its dust to protect what they had always fought for. Freedom to roam this land as one island, one people, one destiny. And ain't nobody ever gonna come here and take that from me. 1, 2, go!
Here, guys, have a browse around. Different stalls as usual. And then back to the Trinidad store here.
If you ever been to St. Maarten, put your hands up in the air and it's wonder. Wow! I invite each and every one of y'all to come to St. Maarten Carnival in April and May.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
We're coming to the stage! Coming to the stage right now! He's one of the biggest artists on St. Maarten. For the Carifesta is sit up and hear all this good soul music across the mind. Alright, so some more folks here.
That's what I mean.
You probably become the Caribbean. So let's show unity. Let's show great unity. We are here to celebrate the Caribbean. So let's party together. Let's show how we do it to the Caribbean. So let's support folks up on their feet. Please, to continue this show. Stop. If you love the Caribbean, stop. If you love Barbados, stop.
Everybody she says she don't want to party. She just wants to come sing with me. She don't care if everybody. Oh, like the guys who care. She come from my God and say, one, if you love the Caribbean, get ready, let we go. Everybody, hey! What she say, what she say? Now she rolls the back of it, and she wanted something. What she say? Now she rolls the back of it, and she wanted something. Let me see her now. Oh, they know what? It's not even white like no one. So you know that's white like no one. It's not white. Oh, let's see it now. Oh, my words now. Take my ears now. Now, I see like horse. She said, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Good night, Carifesta! I tell you, we may be small, but we big. We big, alright? So now I want to hear you guys. So I have a question. And we will split it. Who's standing up in front and who's staying up in the back? I still rocking with I who's staying up, okay? Are you probably young all day? You're tired? Don't understand. So here's my question though. I have a question. My question. So listen, which side is the best side? You say yes. Alright? So I ask that question. I'm talking to the folks in the back who's sitting down, not the folks in the front. So you guys don't sit down. Talking to the back. Listen, look. Which side is the best side? Wow. Oh. Morning. Good morning. Let me try this again. I ask the question. You say yes. That's it. Listen up. Hey, which side is the best side? Alright, we waking up. We waking up. Let's get a rock up a car here. Let's try this again. We're gonna try it again now. You ready? Listen up. Question time. Hey, oh, which side is the best side? Alright, which side is the best side? Hey, which side is the best side? Okay, now, let's go to the front of the stage. I see St. Maarten, I see Suriname, I see Haiti. Ça passe! So we try now. Now we're dealing with let's see the 40 people in front versus the 162 people in the back. We will see who represented. Let's see. So the question. Hey! Which side is the best side? Hey! Sounding nice. Sounding nice. You ready? Listen up. I see Casey now. Which side is the best side? Which side is the best side? Which side is the best side? Hey! Which side is the best side? There we go, there we go, there we go. All time there. Now she and she buying something. Watch it. Now she and she buying something. This right now. Hold me now. Start the white. Asian white. Big white. Big white. Suriname white. Haiti white. Hey, let's do this now. Everybody drop the box. Say one to the team. I want your hey. I tell you my team is. Say when we get together, I say we are party like no. I tell you. Say when we get together, we are party like no. I say I'm mashing up you. I'm mashing up you. Don't forget it anyway. Cause we don't party up you. Yo, I'm not alone, when we say we carry that stuff. I'm not alone, I go one man to let the big guy. We're trying to get critical, one man to get don't put our hands up now. I see the hands up. You ready? So we got the OPP, Suriname team. This is my team, I tell you my team. I say my team. Let's party, let's go. I tell you my team. Say when we get together. Let's go. I say, start to go. Jump. What I do? I see the Dominica flag. Where am I seeing myself? This place I know. Where we step in Carifesta. I got to walk, collect my teacher. We're saying to be creator. Hard man to get it. Look, listen up. I get it. If you represent the Caribbean country, let me see your flag in the air right now. If you're proud to be from the Caribbean, let me see your flag. 1, 2, hey. I tell you my team. Put your flag in the air. My team. Show me your flag. Say my team. I tell you my team. I say I'm mashing up the. I see them use your flag in the back. King Shakes, I have a question. You have a question?
I have a question.
Let me hear you.
Which island has the most beautiful women?
Ooh. Is it Dominica? Is it St. Vincent? Is it Suriname? Is it Haiti? Is it St. Lucia? Is it Barbados? Or is it Sunshine City, St. Maarten? If you know, you're proud, and you know that your ladies from your country represent, right? Say this, Rolanda. I want to listen to this one. We're going to taste of the rhythm. The rhythm of the Spartans. St. Maarten. You ready? Let me go. I tell you, 1, 2, 3, walk up, hey! Wow! You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Shut your waist. Walk up, hey! Walk up, walk up, hey! Walk up, hey! Walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up. Say 1, 2, 3, hey! We gotta go now, but before we go, I tell you this a lot of, I want one last walk up. I want to see everybody the first time to walk up. No matter the country, get your waist ready, believe, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, walk up. Show me your wine, show me your wine. Walk up, walk up, walk up, believe, walk up. Walk up! 1! What is it? Hey, hey, this is another. I go by the name of King James. I represent the beautiful island on Sunshine City, St. Maarten. Carifesta, we want to thank you guys for having us this year. Definitely looking forward to see you again in the next 2 years. That's my DJ, the baddest DJ out of Sunshine City, St. Maarten. He goes by the name of DJ King Kimby. I want to have a round of applause for the delegation that was up here that started to open up the show for you guys, taking you back in time and bring you into current. Carifesta, thank you. Make sure you check us out. And if you're not doing nothing next year, April, come experience life in Sunshine City, St. Maarten. Peace. I'm out.
Make some noise for St. Maarten! Come on, make some noise! Yes! Energy! You have energy for more? Do you have energy for more? Alright, well, we have some more coming up in a little bit. But we want you to we'll take a little break now as we set up for our next performance. So we invite you to get up, stand up, walk around. This is your chance to look at what's happening in the Grand Market. We just want to let you know that we have the Cultural Canvas Body Art Battle is happening at the Heritage Pavilion at the back of the venue with the spa wellness sign. So if you want to take in that body art battle, you can do that. We just want to let you know that tomorrow we'll be back here again. We'll be here for the whole week. And we just want to let you know tomorrow we have the start of the comedy nights, 2 nights. On Wednesday, the first comedy night will be in Freedom Park in Bridgetown. So you can go and catch some of the wonderful comedians in Barbados. You can catch them tomorrow, Freedom Park, 7 o'clock, and that's free. And then on Thursday, they'll be at the Lloyd Erskine Sandifer Center